Do you really know yourself? Ask yourself that question. Do you really know yourself? Who are you? What are you doing here on earth? Where did you come from? And where are you going? A lot of people think that they know themselves, but on the surface, it's not the depthness. The surface is not the deep. And as we walk around and we live our lives in these daily routines. We do these daily routines. And in those daily routines, do you ever stop and question? Do you ever stop and to look deeply inwards inside and find out, who are you? I mean, after all, we have all, the human race has been subject to a very deep psychological um, compartmentalizations. And for the most part, most human beings, the average human being, and most of us tend to be born into this earth, into these set belief systems that really block the other layers and bodies of who we really are. And well, it's a tragedy, and it's a very sad affair, because there's so much more that has been missed, not, taken from us. They have not allowed us to train ourselves into developing our higher awareness and our other bodies that are part of us. And it can be sometimes comical, but because when we find out that how simple it could be, it becomes comical. But instead, those things are taken from us, denied, lied, saying that we are not, calling us crazy for feeling and thinking that there are other layers of us within this field, within our own field at that. And then the fields of the earth, and then the fields of our sun, and then the fields of all the planets and the celestial beings that are all out there. How sad and tragic that is. So who are you really? Who are we? That is a self-discovery. And then it's a self-discovery that is only between you and you. No one else. It is a deep interpersonal affair. It is understanding and knowing that we have layers within us, within ourselves. There are layers. We are not just this physical body. We have bodies within us. So it's layers, you know. There's here this body, and then there's a layer, and then a layer, and a layer, and then a layer, and a layer, and a layer, and a layer, in all of our directions. And the only way to get and to feel those layers is to be still, close our eyes, meditate, and begin to feel. Feel the emotions, the energy, and the movement that is within us. So, if we don't even know those parts of us, how do we really know ourselves? But yet the conscious mind and the wakeful state, we're constantly running around with these huge minds, these huge egos, thinking that you know yourself. But I tell you that you don't. And it takes years and years to begin to know yourself. See, human being right now on this planet, even in 2025, are very fragile and very infant. We are in a very infant state of being, infancy. There are only but a few adepts that are really good at it. And I'm pretty sure that did not come easily, because it never does. Especially when we're just playing around the matrix and doing things that are just not in our best interest, and they're not healthy for us. We live in a society, in a very unhealthy society, with so many dogmas and so many misconceptions and so many perceptions and perspectives that are very disembodied with the true message of life, or I should say the true message of God. The true message of God is that we are beings of full love and compassion. This is who we truly are. That is our true nature. That is also the true nature of the animals, and that is the true nature of the earth and of other star clusters in our universe and in our cosmos. However, there is this other force, the other force that has fallen out of, and has gone out of that natural flow of consciousness, the natural flow of love and compassion. It has gone out of that because these beings feel that it moves too slow for them, and so they want to take power over other beings, over beings that are filled with love and compassion, and they want to take power out of God and say, and manipulate that power to get what they want. And that is never the natural flow of the cycles of time and the cycles of the earth. So, how do you begin to know yourself? You must study your inner world. You must study not to take in what others say, but to understand the mind, and to understand that the mind is filled with mind traps. It's filled with illusions and delusions. So really, we live in a world filled with a mental asylum. And that is a tragedy, because it could be so much better. Every human being could live at their very best with love and compassion, and in higher realms with your highest awareness. And yet, this world is stuck in the lower frequencies of life. Of course, it's changing, yeah, but we must not negate what is really has taken place. Listen. It's getting cold, and I have to go. Thank you for listening. But really do ask yourself those questions. What am I? Where did I come from? Who am I? Where am I going? Why am I so distracted? And then just let those things go. Come back to yourself. Come back to your heart. Peace and love. Bye.